In the UK, the exchange rates have boosted the short-term competitiveness of British exporters. In Gibraltar, the weak pound means one thing for anyone looking to spend money in Spain and another for traders looking to sell to European visitors.
For the Gibraltarians going into Spain, it means they will have less spending power. Everything will be more expensive. On the other hand, for the tourists coming into Gibraltar and using their euros to purchase goods as is accepted in most shops, the tourists will find it cheaper to buy things like petrol and the things that tourists buy in Gibraltar. So you could have a bit of a two-sided effect there.
Items which we pay for in euros, which we import, which we pay for in euros, cost us more. So we have to be continuously putting the prices up. But this is then compensated by the fact that the exchange rate in the shops can come down, so the price stays more or less the same. So it's very disruptive because in terms of admin, it's hard. It's work having to change prices and exchange rates all the time. But overall, I don't think there's any particular change.
We have noticed a massive difference that a lot of Spanish people are coming in and they are buying significantly quite a lot.
More than they used to before?
Quite a bit more. We have noticed a big difference. Some tourists, even if they come from Britain or anywhere, I don't know why, as they're traveling to Spain, they bring a lot of euros with them and then they all of a sudden realize, oh, Gibraltar, so they come into Gibraltar and they have euros. Obviously now they are also spending much more money. They go in our bankings at the end of the night, we've noticed that there's a lot more cash euros.
Europeans in general, yes, but for Spanish, no. We find that they have very little disposable income. They come to Gibraltar, they come up Main Street, go for a little walk, but in terms of actual business, very little. Say Italians, Germans, yes. There we have noticed maybe an increase, something which was less affordable for them before, they're able to purchase now. But frankly, Spanish people haven't bought from us for years. You know? The best days we have is when we have a cruise ship, and certainly our best customer is the English customer. Right. Without a shadow of a doubt.
If the pound goes down further, we'll have to bring up prices because we pay in euros. Right. So one levels the other.
I think Spaniards spend a little bit more than normal. East Europeans, not so much, but the other European countries do spend. Like Scandinavians, they do spend quite a bit.
Okay.
Germans also do spend. So.
And how good in that ranking are British tourists?
British, it's unpredictable these days. It can vary quite a bit. You can get somebody who's spending a good amount of money. There's no guarantees on them at the moment.
Who are your best customers, would you say?
Could be the British, actually, as a matter of fact.
When we used to do the exchange rate, it wasn't suitable for them, and now it is. So obviously there is a lot more Spanish people coming, and not only Spanish, people from America. They imagine that they mainly come to Spain. So obviously what they bring with them is the euro. So, and the Americans and the Spanish, we have noticed a lot more sales.
It's come down more than a lot of people expected. Is it going to continue to go down?
The thing is, with Brexit and the uncertainty surrounding it, it's very unsure as to where the pound is headed. Recently we have had some analysts from major banks predicting it's going to reach parity. We have flirted with the 104s before at the end of 2008.
Eventually people who charge us in pounds will eventually have to put their prices up. So I wouldn't say it's a good thing, these exchange rate changes, but at least for us it's going in the right direction because it makes Gibraltar cheaper. So I would say I would prefer not to have exchange rate changes, but at least it's going in the right way.
I think we are in for quite a long term of sterling weakness and possibly euro strength. So the rates we are seeing now are probably here with us for quite some time now.
Shop and restaurant owners might not be too disappointed to hear that. One possible result of the weak pound is that Gibraltarians are more likely to go shopping and eat out locally as Spain becomes more expensive.